Hey guys, this is Austin Doctor, and welcome to the episode 13 preview, and I just gotta say, this is my new favorite episode. This was just a 10 out of 10 episode, and good lord, I cried too much. I'm not gonna lie, but getting to the meaty parts of this entire thing, and they did such a wonderful job. They redeemed the last two episodes that weren't so great, and I do apologize if I start to sniffle a little. Look, there ain't no bitch tears in this dojo. But anyways, so we see in the beginning that 02 reads the book about the Beast and the Prince, which is kind of the reverse of the Beauty and the Beast. And it kind of builds up to this entire backstory. And they both start off, Hiro and her start off kind of questioning who are they. And we learn more about the numbers, like what they mean. Anyone that is basically 99 and up gets special permission. And the numbers meant the less of, if it was like 3 digits, that means you weren't, that's the probability of how less probability, I guess, that you are to pilot correctly. That's what I got from the episode, and that's what they were talking about. And we see Hiro kind of give out his names to everyone to comfort them. And we see Ichigo and him finally meet. Then we see this whole, like, the kids they don't get to ask any questions, but they can see their friends being taken away. And it just built this kind of unsettledness that I know that's not a word, but just this uncomfort of just, it was just a bad thing. And everyone was just uncomfortable because of people were just disappearing. They kept asking, but the adults never answered. And they just had fear. Then we see that 02 was tested on, and she has a fast healing factor, and later on in the episode we see that into work more. But we see that 02 apparently from the last time that Dr. Franxx saw her took on a human form. And Hiro saw her getting dragged through the hallway and wanted to he wanted to meet her and actually understand who she is. And the thing that differentiates, that's not a word. As I said, I apologize for my horrible English today. Just this episode was just, whew, it got me. But Hiro wasn't injected with as much yellow blood cells versus the others. And that kind of confused me until towards the end. And we see 02 kind of go through these really painful tests, and good lord, it hurt my heart. It really did. And Hiro finally saw one of them. And Hiro was on a whole entire mission to break 02 out of her room to go escape the world that they were in. And 02 and him kind of were just wandering around. There was this cute little scene that she jumped around and started to eat mice, and it was kind of funny, and Hiro's like, don't do it, and she bit his hand, and he petted her on the head, and she kind of let go, in a sense. And Hiro was trying to give 02 a name, but he couldn't come up with anything. He didn't want to call her Oni, and she kept saying et tu. And I feel that was like an adorable version of 02, and good lord it was. But at the end of the story that Hiro read to 02, the picture book, you're going to consume the prince's life at the end. Sorry, I don't want to call Hiro a princess, and he kind of commented that was just a very upsetting story, and I agree that is. And the thing that people are like, oh, that means Hiro's going to die. Nope, because for the simple fact that Hiro licked 02, her wound, because he read it in the book that should help her. And they kind of get chased down by the adults after, and kind of Hiro is basically going to get killed if he fought really hard back, but he got hit in the head. And then after they wiped 02's in Hiro's mind, then we cut back to the actual time what was going on, and we see that Ichigo cuts off the next arm, and Hiro starts crying and says, "You're the girl with the picture book." And 02 turns around and is crying, and it was the first time we've ever seen 02 cry. Good lord, this was just a amazing episode, and this kind of solidifies that whole theory that they knew each other. And I thought honestly Hiro was going to go through some transformation, and as we know now, Hiro is not human. He has her blood in her, and that's what makes him able to pilot with her. Because that earlier on, he consumed her blood. Even though people are like, oh, he licked, he got some blood while they were riding. No, it was even before. And oh, this episode, they have redeemed themselves, honestly. And going on some with new theories, I really do think we're going to actually start seeing Hero transform and starting to get these horns, because it kept going in. I can't wait for the next episode. Honestly, I hope we get... Saturday can't come faster enough. I know it's just a whole weekend. I know we have High School DxD, but just... Oh, this episode was so good, guys. If you watched this episode, do tell me what you thought. Did you cry? You know, there ain't no bitch tears in this dojo, but I'll let it slide this episode, because this episode was just so damn good, guys. It's just... Oh, I wish I could talk about this for as long as I can, but I don't want to take your guys' times up. And honestly, a big announcement. Thank you for the 600 subs. I am so happy. I can't wait until we hit 1,000, because you guys are all amazing and we all love anime, and that's what I want on this channel. And just thank you guys so much. But as always, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment down below what you liked about this episode and what you didn't, in a sense. But anyways, as always, guys, have a wonderful day. I will see you until the next time. This is Austin Doctor signing out. Peace.